An American revolution in talk TV is here. NRA News, Cam and Company on Sportsman Channel.
I'm very pleased to have with us on the show the chairman and CEO of Freedom Group Incorporated, Mr. George Colatitis. George, how are you, sir?
Hey, Cam. Good afternoon. How are you?
I am excellent. Thank you for coming on the program. You know, last week we saw the president announce new executive actions on gun control, and I got to tell you, George, if you don't follow this issue, you don't maybe know a lot about guns. Maybe you think the president did something that's going to, crack down on violent crime. I mean, he talked about making sure that felons couldn't evade background checks by incorporating themselves, and he talked about banning the reimportation of certain firearms into this country to keep quote-unquote battlefield weapons of war off of American streets. But if you actually do know something about this issue, George, it really looks like the president is going after the legal law-abiding gun owners as opposed to the violent criminals in our society.
Well, I think that's right, Cam. What's interesting is the president seems to have confused gun control and crime control. And he talks about crime prevention, he talks about violence prevention, all of which things law-abiding citizens and gun owners can agree on. And whether you're on the left side of the aisle or the right side of the aisle, we can agree. Less violence, less crime is a good thing. However, these are really backdoor gun control measures, backdoor opportunities to try to get at confiscation and registration. For example, his executive order around the reimportation of American-made military rifles. That's a lot of big, fancy words. What does that mean? It means during the Cold War, the United States, under FMS, which is foreign military sales, sold off its obsolete weapons, which were in the form of M1 Garands, to our allies. And those have now become collector's items, and there are folks out there who re-import them to the United States. They clean them up, and they sell them to collectors. I'm pretty confident that anyone who studies history, collects an M1 Garand, takes the time to clean it up and put it on a shelf, is not someone committing a crime. And in fact, I'm pretty certain if you were to study every crime base, there are close to no crimes ever committed with M1 Garands. You don't see gang members carrying them down the streets or doing drive-by shooting with them. So it's not crime control. It is gun control. Guns and firearms are a Second Amendment right. The president was just badly defeated by the people because the people elect the legislator, and the legislator overwhelmingly chose not to take up this issue. So it's very scary to me that he's attacking the issue in different ways. Since they can't legislate it, they'll do it by fiat.
NRA News, Cam and Company, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern on Sportsman Channel.